How you doing, YouTube? Matt with Massive Beer Reviews, back with yet another review. And, yeah, it is blended, barrel-aged beer time in the form of Firestone Walker's 19th anniversary. Yeah, super excited to give this a whirl for a couple reasons. One, I've never had it before. Obviously, because it fucking is this year's anniversary, so no one's had it. Well, people have had it before me, but you know what I mean. Anyway, two, Firestone Walker. Their barrel aging program. I mean, come on now. They're fucking up there with on Mount Rushmore. You know what I mean? So you know what the fuck they're doing, and just really excited in general to give it a whirl because I don't remember the last time I had an anniversary beer. It's a beer that eludes me. I've had a bunch of their, Sugava, Parabola, PNC, all those beers, but the anniversary typically eludes me, so I'm really excited to give this a whirl. And I just have to say thanks to Firestone Walker for sending it off. Really excited to give it a whirl. Really excited they sent it off to me to give it a whirl. So let's go there. Not going to read the back of the box. I did an unboxing. Whether the unboxing goes up before or after this video, who knows? But if you want to read the back of the box, you can do that there. On here we have a note about the beer. Hopefully this covers what I hope it covers. Let's see. I'll read this. How about that? So buckle up, Buttercup. We're not going to read the back because we don't want too much info. But anyway, here they said since 1996, I've been brewing, and their 10th anniversary, they started doing an anniversary ale. And here it says the vision behind our barrel aging blending program is still the same. Goal to create complexity centering on oak. The puzzle of putting together inspiration is oak beers and connecting with winemaking. They bring in winemakers to kind of blend them together. The barrels, they're huge into the barrels, so they just do so many. I mean, there's like 235 different barrels or something like that with this release. I mean, they're just all about blending and mixing barrels to make uber complex beers and an aging and cellaring. So, I mean, awesome. This is the good part here. Final blend. They give you actually break down exactly what they're putting into their beers. Typically what they do with their anniversary beer is they take some of their bigger beers, oak aged beers, barrel aged beers that they've done throughout the year, and then they blend them, and then that's what becomes. They get it, blend and test the crap out of them, and that's what becomes the anniversary beer. So this year's beers, it is 33% Parabola. Parabola is their 13% ABV Russian Imperial Oatmeal Stout Asian Bourbon Barrels. It is 33% Stickee Monkey, which is their quad Asian Bourbon and Brandy Barrels. Bravo, which I've never had, is their Imperial Brown Ale, Asian Bourbon Brandy Barrels. And then last up, their Velvet Merkin, which is the Barrel-Aged Oatmeal Stout Asian Bourbon Barrels. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, there's a ton more stuff on here, but it would take me a day to read it all, so just save that, tuck it into the box, and then let's see what the sucker has on the bottle itself. It says just a blend of barrel-aged beers, Firestone Walker, limited release, 19th anniversary ale. Let's see, we come in 13.8% ABV. That would be it. Label-wise, it's awesome. Firestone Walker's labels, classic, almost like Scotch-like to me in labeling when it comes to their labels, and I'm a big Scotch guy, so it just kind of speaks to me a bit. So yeah, I dig it. So yeah, let's crack this sucker and see what she has to offer. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, nice color to it. First off, you're getting like a really rich mahogany to it. It's almost like a super dark, rich mahogany. It's not as brown as I thought it was going to be. When you're throwing in Parabola and Velvet Merkin, stuff like that in there, I thought it would come out a little bit darker. It's super dark in the glass, but I thought in the pour it would be a bit darker. There's a half a pinky finger. What I like my coffee to look like colored head, but it's dissipating pretty quick. And expect that with barrel-aged beers at that ABV. And yeah, I mean, like I said, in the glass, she's really dark and clean. A little bit of color along the edges. But nice compact bubbles, really nice coffee-colored head, and it just, I mean, she looks delicious. So, let's see if she smells delicious. You're getting a ton of barrel in there. You're getting a ton of barrel in a good way. You're getting a bit of booziness, but it's not I wouldn't even classify it as booze. You're getting some booze from it, but it's not boozy. Let's put it that way. You're getting a lot of really old wood. Really old, soaked, beer-soaked, barrel-soaked, or liquor-soaked, spirit-soaked wood in this. Yeah. It's not as big as you think it is, because having had a lot of their offerings, their bigger offerings of varying years, a lot of times the nose is pretty jump up and punch you in the face kind of thing. This is very fucking, I don't even want to say subdued. It's very fucking, geez, I don't even know what the word is. It's very fucking reserved. You know, it's not like, not that it's, subdued is more like a word you'd use of something that's like just gentle or small across the board. This is something that's big, that is being reserved and being a bit standoffish at first. But yeah, that oak tannin, that barrel tannin, that wood tannin, that in there that you're getting is so rich. It's almost like if you ever messed with like an oak chip or even a barrel before, and if you've ever put like oak chips, because it's easier to explain it this way, put oak chips in a beer to age and you bring it out, you can get a little bit of like kind of like squishiness to it, and then if you smell it after it's not dried out but not fresh out of the barrel, it has this like super rich, deep, earthy fucking woodiness to it. And that's what I'm getting from it. It's borderline savory, but it's not. It's still sweet. It just smells absolutely fantastic. So what it is, it smells like a ridiculously complex beer, because I just want to keep talking about it and spitting out different adjectives about it. But we're just going to say it looks beautiful. And it smells, I want to say classy. That's the word that was going to come out of my mouth. Classy. I don't know why. Makes sense, though, in my brain. It smells classy. Yeah, let's see what she tastes like. Cheers. Oh, well, here's the deal. It's dangerous is what it is, first off. Got this one solitary fruit fly just floating around here, and it's like 40 degrees out here. So I don't know what the hell's going on with that. Mika, shush. Anyway. Yell at my dog. She likes to make little vocal appearances and reviews. Anyway, it's dangerous in a way that you can tell there's a booziness there. And you get the heat on the back. But it drinks, besides that heat on the back, infinitely smooth. We're talking like freaking velvet fog deliciousness. Like, this is creamy personified. This is, it's like that, like even a fluffier version inside of it, like a Three Musketeers kind of fluffy. And it's very delicious-y, kind of desserty in that way too. You're getting a lot of chocolate, but like a high-end chocolate. It's not like Hershey's. It's like a truffly kind of chocolate. I used to talk about that. Getting that barrel char, rubbing it with some powdered chocolate. That's the barrel I covet. This is like that, but even next level. It's like soak it with a little bit of like reduced brandy. A little bit of marshmallow. Some coconut. I mean, there's so much going on in this beer. It's not even fucking ridiculous. Well, it is ridiculous. It's not even funny. And that booze is there, but it's there in a good way. It's not a negative. You want it there. It's still like almost like I talk about talk a lot about Avery. When they do their barrel aging, they end up making these higher ABV beers, and you have this kind of like alcohol evaporation from them. It delivers even more flavor. A lot of beers just boozy and that's it. But Avery has some kind of hooju they do with their alcohol to where it almost like delivers even more flavor. And that's kind of what's going on with this. If I were to describe this beer in a non-beer way, mix some cognac, dash of cognac, and a nice spoonful of fucking brandy. Like a really nice, rich brandy. Throw in some fucking caramel, some toffee, a chocolate truffle. Coconut and marshmallow. And blend it all up. It's kind of what I'm drinking right now. And just for those that don't know, that doesn't suck. Yeah, absolutely fantastic beer. It's. I said it in the intro of the video. You know, Firestone Walker. For me, they're on the Mount Rushmore of barrel aging when it comes to beers. It's them. It's Avery, North Coast with their old stock. Just that one. It's pretty much the only one. All the recipe is nice too. For me personally, there's a couple breweries that are on that mountain. They know what the fuck they're doing. They take a pride in it, and it shows. And it's an absolutely 100% delicious beer. And it changes every year. That's the coolest part about it, man. Like, it's not the same beer, and it's going to change with time too. This is fresh. The little insert here has it dated as, October 4th. This is freaking a couple days after that in November, so it's still a relatively fresh beer, but one that's absolutely worth tracking down and sharing, because it's just let's put it that way. And it's the whole time throughout, which I want to reiterate, is it's gentle and fluffy. At no time throughout is it like punching you in the face with any of those flavors. It's like I'm serenading you with those flavors. It's not fucking cranking to 11 of those flavors. It's doing it in a way that's so welcoming and so comforting that it's just absolutely bonkers. So I think I've talked enough about it. I probably didn't even cover a third of the complexity of it, but I told you enough to where you probably want to go get some. Or if I didn't, then I'm not doing my job, because it's worth you go getting. Let's talk about it. Is it one of the bitter beers I've had? Bitter. I said bitter. One of the better beers I've had as of late. Yeah. Yeah, we're getting the end of year now. Like I said, it's November when I'm filming this, and we're going into the end of the year, so I'm going to do the arbitrary fucking best of video thing, and this is probably going to be up there, to be perfectly honest with you. It's just that good of a beer. Would I buy it again? I didn't buy it, but I would buy it again in a heartbeat. At what price point? They've always been a little bit, actually, I don't want to say that. I don't want to say they've been too expensive. They've always flirted that line between okay and expensive. Last time I bought one of these, I think I paid $16 for it. That's awesome. But it's a very largely bootlegged beer. And I shouldn't say that. Reverse that. Not bootlegged. Kind of black marketed beer. Or not even black market, because I mean someone's going to buy it and then try to resell it again. It's a beer that tends to have a high markup over MSRP, whatever. They don't actually put an MSRP on here, but you know what I'm saying. So it can get up there. I've seen these go for 30 plus. At $16, $17, $18, this to me, buy it all day. 20 to 25 if I'm in the right mood. Plus 30 is if I'm at a bar and I want to split with some friends. That's kind of what works for me. And availability is kind of like I said, it can be had. But if they elude me. The anniversary ones elude me. A lot of the bigger ones I can typically get, but this one kind of eludes me. So, yeah. And, just say, if you like what, will you like this? If you like any of Firestone Walker's other big foil top, I guess you would say, offerings or barrel-aged offerings, you'll like this. If you like North Coast Old Stock 2011 brandy barrel aged, with a lot of brandy out of this. If you like Demolin, get a lot of Demolin out of this. Their Cuvée 3 I reviewed not too long ago. I'm going to kill this goddamn fruit fly. I'm getting a lot of... I did their Cuvée 3 not too long ago. It's floating around here somewhere. Right there. I'm getting a lot of Cuvée 3 out of this. The same kind of thing. They did a whole barrel aging thing on this. Like this beer better, though. Yeah, if you're into those kind of beers, if you're into nice, soft, gentle, but infinitely rich in a subdued way, or refined way, I guess you would say, then you're definitely be in this beer, and it's absolutely fantastic. So yeah, let's fucking retard it. How about that? If you like barrel-aged beers, if you like good beer, you should pick this up, because it's awesome. There you go. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. If you did or didn't, or somewhere in between, please leave a comment in the comment section below. And like and subscribe and all that fun stuff. Yeah, go on Google. Type in Massive Beers, all one word, no spaces. And find me Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, on Tapped. You find us all those places and other places and maybe places I don't even know I'm at. And yeah, there you go. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully enjoying a beautiful blended barrel-aged beer right now. Hopefully see you next time. Cheers.